Hi, I'm Bruce Ferguson with Bunzl Cleaning and Hygiene. Welcome to this video where we're going to show you how to strip a floor that currently has a floor finish on it. First step is understanding, does your floor need to be stripped? Does it currently have a floor finish on it? And very importantly, are there any special considerations for the type of floor that you will be stripping? If you're not sure if you should be stripping your floor or if there are any special considerations for the type of floor you will be stripping, please contact your Bunzl Cleaning and Hygiene account executive. Next step is making sure you assemble all the equipment, tools, and chemicals that you will require, because once you start, you want no pauses in the process. Remember, this is a two-person job. Always have at least two people to perform this task. Next step, prepare the space that you'll be stripping. Remove freestanding objects and walk-off mats. Use painter's tape or absorbent material to prevent stripper from getting areas where you do not want stripper to get to. Once these steps are completed, be sure to identify an exit point where soiled equipment and tools can be cleaned up, post wet floor signs, and tape off the area. If required, use a putty knife to remove any debris stuck to the floor, like gum, for example. It is always a good idea as well to perform a daily clean and a mop or an auto scrub of the area before you begin. If ventilation in the area is not very good, it is a best practice and a good idea to use fans to vent the air out of the room as you are doing the stripping. Next, we need to put on appropriate personal protective equipment and safety wear. Both gloves and eye protection should be certified as chemical resistant when working with stripper. Note that disposable nitrile gloves are acceptable for general cleaning. Also, make sure you are wearing safety shoes, keeping in mind that specific boots are available for this type of procedure. Before beginning the stripping procedure, we're going to take care of some edges and some baseboards. We're going to start by using a baseboard stripper, following the manufacturer directions, using a liberal amount of the product on the baseboards and edges and allowing the correct dwell time. We'll follow this up with some scrubbing with some dual bug pads and a dual bug holder. We'll start with a blue pad, so we're not too aggressive on the baseboards. If there's a heavy amount of soil, we may need to move to a black pad or a high pro pad for some extra abrasive action. Next, we're going to mix the stripper according to the manufacturer guidelines. Very importantly, remember, too much or too little will both impact the effectiveness of the product. Also, remember to use cold water. Hot water causes stripping solution to evaporate faster, can lead to inconsistencies, and flash off the ingredients that emulsify floor finish. Before we begin, let's make sure that we're not biting off more than we can chew. Usually we take on about a 10 by 10 area if we have two people. This will ensure that we do not let the stripper dry. If we have more people on the team, then we can look to increase the size of the area that we are doing at one time. Wearing non-slip safety footwear, apply a liberal amount of floor stripping solution to your floor in an overlapping pattern. Make sure to get into corners and along edges. Apply only as much as can be removed before it dries. Follow manufacturer's recommended directions and dwell times to allow stripping solution to break down old finish. If solution begins to dry before recommended dwell time, apply more solution. Do not let the floor dry. Pad selection. We'll use a black pad for the stripping process. If you want more aggressive and higher mechanical action, which we do recommend, you will look to switch to a high pro stripping pad. Install a black or high pro pad to a single disc floor machine. Always use portable GFCI on electrical equipment that will be used in or near water. Using the floor machine, agitate the floor by scrubbing into the solution using an overlapping motion. Repeat the process in opposite direction. Use caution as the floor will be very slippery. To strip the edges, move the single disc floor machine right to left or counterclockwise to avoid splashing on baseboards, and use a doodle bug with an abrasive pad or an edge stripping tool. When scrubbing is completed, use a wet vac to pick up the slurry. A wet vac is a preferable option and will return a better result. Once the slurry is removed, survey the floor and look for patches of finish that may have been left behind. A sign that finish has been left behind is floors may feel sticky or you will see shiny spots. If patches are noted or sticky areas remain, apply more stripping solution and repeat steps 7 through 10. Once you are sure all finish has been removed, time to rinse the floor with clean, cool water and a mop, mopping in a figure 8 pattern. Alternatively, an auto scrubber can be used. Be sure to change the mop water frequently or when dirty. Rinsing is complete when there is no foam in the rinse water and no residue on the floor. Don't be afraid to rinse twice or 3 times if needed. Once the floor is dry, wear a chemical resistant or disposable glove to confirm stripper solution and residue is completely removed. If residue appears on gloves, another wet mop rinse must be completed. While still wearing safety gear and personal protective equipment, place dirty pads, rags, and other soiled equipment in garbage bags and remove from the area. Use hot water to thoroughly wash and rinse pads, brushes, and other tools. Lastly, a mild acidic neutralizer must be applied to the floor to remove alkalinity left behind by the stripper. Following the manufacturer's recommendations, mix your neutralizer and water in a clean bucket. Using a clean mop, apply neutralizer to the floor and allow it to air dry. Now that your floors are stripped and dry, you must finish the floor before traffic is allowed to enter. Remember, preparation of the floor is the foundation to ensure the best end result once finish is applied. Have questions about floor stripping? Need help selecting the right floor stripping products for your needs? Contact a Bunzl Cleaning and Hygiene account executive today. To learn how to finish your floor, watch the next video in this series.